If you're watching the replay, I am doing some name requests, so I will take comments of your name or whatever else you would like me to hand letter, and I will do that for you live. If you have any questions, I can answer them. Let's see. So I'm new to Facebook, or I'm sorry, I'm new to YouTube Live, so I'm just waiting for even a couple people to hop on. I'm not even sure how it shows. Oh, okay. I'm looking at my computer as I'm talking. And I do see the live button. And I'm looking at my computer. Oops. Of course I have to mute this. Hold on a sec. Yes. Okay, Robin. No, Robin's not here. Okay, hold on. I gotta see if I could find the comments. Awesome. Hey, Willow and Stacy. Yay. Okay. So I did one of these lives so far the other night, and I had, I think, 3 people on, which was awesome. But I think it lasted like 6 minutes because I did everybody's name and then we were done. So it's exciting to have a few more people on. All right, so I'm looking at the comments. Let's see. I'm not sure how to say the first name. Is it Bama? I hope I'm saying that right. Or maybe the B is silent. But I'll do that one first. Okay, so if you want to comment with your name again, just and tell me what color you like. Here, I'll show you a couple different. So I brought not all my pens. All right. I brought a bunch of my pens this time. So these are all the Pentel sign brush pens. Well, not all of them, but most of them. Oh, this is Pentel as well, but it's a different kind. So there's all different colors here if you want to tell me what color you'd like me to do. And then these here are the Tombow Furunosuke, and then I have some of these. These are the Marvi Uchida Le Pen Flex, I believe. Oh, good, I said it right. Okay, Bama Turquoise, perfect. All right, let me get this one. Hope that works. I like these. I haven't used these in a while, so I'm going to try to use the Marvi Uchida. Okay, so we'll do that one first. And B. Okay, so we're going to do a pretty simple. Make sure I'm on screen. Yep. Let me know in the comments if you're left or right-handed. I know I might have a couple lefties here from the Facebook group. It's tough being a lefty for a lot of reasons, but for one, that drives me crazy because I make so many videos, is that my hand kind of covers what I'm doing, unfortunately. So, you know, it's a bummer for the camera because then you guys can't see it as well. So I'm actually going to move my camera over a little bit and see if that helps so that you can kind of see at a different angle. But there's Bama. I hope you like it. All right, let's see. So the next one I saw, Willow. Let me see, Willow, did you say purple? Okay, perfect. We'll do Pentel. Man, I have a lot of different purples. I'm such a nerd with pens. I'm sure you guys are too. So here's a couple different ones. Oh, there's a lot. Okay, can we do the light purple? I really like this one. It's like a pastel. And this is the Marvi Uchida. Okay. You're welcome, Bama, or thank you so much for writing in. Yes, you're a righty. I get jealous of righties, but I would never. I'm a lefty, ride or die, obviously. So, okay, Willow's next. Oh, it's really light, but it's so pretty. So I'm gonna do it. Maybe I'll do it again with a darker purple. That's the only thing with these pastels, is they're really hard to see on the white paper. But they're so pretty. It reminds me of spring coming soon and Easter. Okay, there's Willow. And maybe we'll do one more with the Pentel. This is the Sign Brush pen. This is my favorite. This is probably still my favorite pen to start off with, especially for beginners. I always say to start off with these smaller tipped pens, like all the ones that I have here. they're much easier to control. The smaller tip is just a lot more, it's just easier. All right, so we'll do one more willow. Let's see if I can think of, if I could do a different W. All right, maybe we'll do a little flourish on the top. And we'll bring this down a little more. I don't love that, but we'll go with it. And I'll make this one a little more bouncy. And then I'll bring this down and we'll bring that over a little more. So there's a little different way to do willow. Okay, so who do we have next? Let's see. Yes, Robin, the Pentel are my fave. Aw, thanks, Willow. Okay, so let's see. Stacy, teal, olive. Ooh, let us do olive because Pentel has a really pretty one. This is the olive color. Okay, and this was Stacy. Okay. Let me know what you guys think about this whole YouTube live thing. I would love to hear if you like, do you watch other people on YouTube live? I really haven't. But one of my goals this year is to really kind of just be on YouTube more and build it up. I've wanted to do that for a long time. So it's one of my goals. So I figured, you know what, I'll try going live more often. So I'm really curious to hear what you guys think. If you watch other people on YouTube live, do you think you guys would want to come on and hang out with me maybe a few nights a week? I feel like I'm going to try to do this a couple nights a week if I can. Stacy. It's so hard to talk and do this at the same time. I always misspell things. All right, let's do a pretty flourish on the Y because that's my favorite letter to flourish. Let's do, been doing these a lot lately. Okay, so let me see if you guys have any other comments here. Okay. Okay, Linda says, I don't watch lives, but this is a good one. Oh, thanks. What was the name of the pens that you said were good for beginners? So the ones that I always suggest for beginners are going to be the Pentel. It's funny, these things have like a million names. So the barrel itself just says touch, but I've seen them called touch sign pen. But what you have to make sure is that it says brush tip. There is another Pentel sign pen, and I think it also says touch, and it's just like a bullet tip, like a hard tip. So there's been a lot of confusion. The packaging also looks very similar, which doesn't help. So I could link these things in the comments. In fact, I wonder if I can do it really quick while we're on. Let me just, if you guys just want to bear with me for a minute, I could see if I could find it here quick because it's right up top. And then the Tombow Fudonosuke, or Feud, a lot of people will call it. Oh, of course, hold on. Let me see if I could go to my other screen. Just bear with me. All right, I don't know, this is taking too long. Oh, here we go. Let's see if I can see myself on the screen, and I'll comment with the link. The other one is the Tombow Fudonosuke. They're very similar. All right, I think I'm able to do it. I'm going to comment right now. That's the Pentel, and then the Tombow, which is, where are you, Tombow? They finally, for a long time only had black, but they came out with full color as well. And these are very similar. Let me get a different color to be able to see. These are very similar to the Pentel. Which one was Pentel one? But they're a little thinner, like the stroke itself. So if I did, you're gonna see that, no, the thick stroke is about the same. What you will get is a thinner upstroke though. The upstrokes tend to be thinner, but these are very similar. And there's also two different types of the Tombow Furunosuke. There's a hard tip, which is also called BH on some of them, and then there's a softer tip, which is BS. And so it is what it is. They're both brush tips, but one is a little less flexible than the other one. So that link, there's actually a really good combo set of the hard and soft tip. You get 3 of each, and it is it's a good deal. So I just posted that one in the chat as well. Those are the 2 that I recommend to everyone. Now, I will say there are other small brush tip pens that I do like. In fact, I have a whole Amazon page on it. If I could find it, here it is. So I could send that in the chat right now. Okay, let me just type this, because if people see this, they're gonna be like, what is this? So this is the best small tipped brush pens, and I'll put that in there. Okay, that's the ones that I recommend the most. So this is on that list that I just sent. These are the Marvi Uchida Le Pen Flex. I really like these a lot. And there's some other ones on there. So that was a long answer to your question, but thanks for asking. So Tina, Archer and Olive has brush now too. Ooh, honestly, I don't know if I've ever tried Archer and Olive. I've definitely heard of them, but yeah, I'm not sure if I've ever tried them. Okay, so now I'm trying to catch up with the comments. I apologize if this is annoying for you guys waiting on the line. Is there a way to screenshot? To use the image? Tina, I'm not sure what you're asking. You mean when I do your name? Let me know. All right, cool. So I'm just reading through quick. Okay. Da, 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 da. All right, awesome. So let me see who's next, so you guys don't have to wait anymore. I did Stacy. I think Linda was next. Yes. Linda purple. Okay, cool. We'll do another different purple like this one. All right, this is the Marvi Uchida. Again, I really do like these. They're very, very comparable to the Pentel and the Tombow, really. But I think the upstroke on these is, well, yeah, I would say that these are probably more comparable to the Tombow, because the upstrokes are thinner. All right, let me see what I'm doing here. Linda. So let's see if we could fit it in here. L is one of my favorite uppercase to do. Oh, tell me in the comments what your like arch nemesis uppercase letter is. I have a few. I hate uppercase. I think a lot of people do. I have an uppercase brush lettering worksheet set, but I don't do uppercase enough, and like I even forget how I make my uppercase. I almost have to like go back and look. Let's see, what's one of my nemesis uppercase letters? Wow, I'm really messing this up because there's a crease in my book and I'm talking. Okay, I'm doing that one again. Let's see. I can't think off the top of my head. E, I am not a fan of an uppercase E. Let's see if anybody says. I don't see anybody's uppercase letters that they hate doing. Let me know in the comments. I used to hate doing, when I first started, I was horrible at lowercase a's. But now I love them. It's all in the practice. All right, that's what we're going to do there because we're at the crease again, but that's Linda. Okay. Just looking at the comments again. All right, let's see who's next for their name. I think I was at... Now, am I saying this right? Is it Iridora or Iridora? I bet you it's Iridora, so hopefully I'm saying that right. And let me see if you said a color. All right, I don't see a color for you, so I'm just going to pick one, and we're going to move on to this. This is just some other lettering that I did the other night. Oh, Nicole, you hate lowercase f. You're welcome, Linda. Yeah, that one can be tricky. I like it. I don't hate it, but that one can get tricky. Here, actually, yeah, if you guys want to tell me, you can put me on the spot. I'll do whatever your letter is that you hate, I can do it for you. So F, my go-to F is like this. I like to make the top loop bigger sometimes, and I do that on the L as well. There's something about that I like. So there's one way to do it. You can do the loops the same and be really basic about it. So there's two different Fs. Yeah, let me know if you guys want me to just do specific letters that you have a hard time with. I'm totally up for that. I kind of like these as just like little lettering hangouts. That's kind of what I was thinking when I doing these lives. Okay, Tina, you wanted dark purple, sure. Okay, what was I doing? Let me find the name that I was doing. It's really easy to get sidetracked on these. Whoops, my camera's shaking. Okay, I have to look at the spelling for this one. All right. Oh, I is definitely not one of my favorites. I always forget how to do a good I, so then I end up just doing like a really basic one. Sorry. Well, when I'm on the spot, I do a basic one. All right, so I should probably brushed up on these things before I do these lives. No pun intended. All right, Era, Cora. Let's make up for my boring I. I'll do a little flourish on the O. I mean on the D. I challenge you to try having full conversations while you're trying to do lettering. It's tricky. All right, there's that one. So let's see what's next. First, let me see. Linda, I love uppercase L. It's one of my faves. So there's one version of it if you need to try to practice it. But I do love uppercase L. All right, Nicole, you have a hard time doing your last name. We can do that too at the end. Let me just see who else was waiting for their name. Who's next? Robin, of course. Let's see. Robin, I think you said, please do my name. I still struggle with capital R. What color? Does it matter? I don't see a color. All right, I'm just going to pick a color. Unless you comment really quick right now. All right, I'm going to do orange since we haven't done that. And so R is, let's see, I usually do pretty basic R. I tend to do basic. Oh, thanks. I saw your comment. I tend to do basic uppercase letters, honestly. I have a really pretty alphabet that I created for my flourishing course that is not open all the time, but I have a really pretty alphabet with that. And so I should probably keep that here to reference it because I can't remember what they look like because I don't do them enough. So when I'm just doing lettering like this, I just kind of opt for like a pretty simple rendition. Let's do a little flourish for Robin on the N. I think we'll just kind of tuck it under like this. Oh, I don't like that. All right, let's do this one again. I'll tell you why. I don't like this shape. When you're doing flourishes, you want to kind of have more of an oval shape in your swirl or whatever you want to call it. I almost wrote the wrong letter. Okay, let's try this again. The other thing, since we're talking about flourishes, I'm giving away little tips and tricks here. One of the key things is that like right now, my arm is planted on the table. And if I were to try to do this big flourish with my arm planted, it would not work because I'd be like trying to use my fingers and my hand. You want to actually lift your arm off the table. So I'm lifting right now. And that's how you get more of a fluid motion. Okay, so let me see who's next. All right. If you know what, if you want your name written, can you comment right now with the color that you'd like? So that, because I'm trying to read through and I don't want to make you guys wait. So whoever was after Robin, oh, Tina, I think. I don't think did Tina yet. So Tina wanted, I don't know if you had a color. I don't see a color. Yes, I do. Dark purple. I remember that now. All right, dark purple. We already did the Pentel dark purple. So let me see if I have another one handy. That's blue, I think. Yeah. I mean, we can try this one. I will say I am not a huge fan of the Tombow Fudenosuke, these guys. The colors, like, look at how it's just, here, let me just show the different. Let me just show comparison. This is the Pentel. Now, granted, I understand it's a darker purple, but these just streak kind of, and I mean, I barely use this pen. It's not like it's worn out or anything like that. It's just, I feel like they kind of came out of the box like that. So I've always kind of had a little gripe with that. I'm not huge on the Tombow for that reason. That's one of the reasons. All right, Tina. Let me see if I could do this T without it looking weird. I usually don't. Try to get a little, nope, that's an L. All right, let's do, hold on. I'm just gonna do a T like this because I don't have, if I was doing this offline, I would be practicing and seeing what I want to do, but I'm gonna do basic since I'm on a live. I promise next time I'll be more prepared. If I have more of an audience, I will be more prepared. Okay, cool. So that wasn't very dark. So that's the other thing. These are kind of lighter colors. Let me see. I'll do this one more time and I'll put a flourish underneath. Oh, I just love, I don't know. I'm a Pentel fan. I just like the feel of this and the brush. I don't know. The brush tip. These are definitely more, like, a little more flexible. I don't like that top of the T, but there you go. Oh, good. Thanks, Tina. I'm like over here critiquing my own work. And so, yeah, I just love the Pentel better. I like the feel of them. Okay, so I think I asked you guys. Okay, I think Nikki. All right, so Niki teal. Now, we already did this teal. Oh, here. We didn't do this one yet, I don't think. Or maybe that was this one. Yeah, I think that was that one. Okay, this is a little bit of a darker teal. We'll do this one since we haven't done it yet. I'm going to turn this way so I can have more room. All right, Nikki. Yeah, I really got to practice my uppercase for these live. Oh, no, N is pretty. I do have like a go-to N. I kind of, ooh, actually, let's see what that looks like. So you'll see, this is one of the things I like to do. I don't know how that's going to look when I cross it. Let's try it. We'll try it together. So I was going to say, one of the things I like to do is kind of ghost over top of my paper if I'm going to do usually when I'm doing a flourish, just so I can kind of see how I want to do it. And it just helps me to kind of visualize like what it's going to look like before I do it. Cause it kind of like, yeah, I don't like that. You just have like one shot, right? So, I like to do that first. So let's do that for your N instead. And Nikki. There we go. Okay. Yeah, the flourishes are tricky. um, so this paper is really just, gosh, I don't even know where I got this from. I don't, it's the dot, like kind of like a dot grid, but it's nothing, it's not anything special. It looks like it's just, I have no idea. I don't know. Oh, look at found pen friendly. And it's recycled paper. So I usually do, it's funny because I kind of go against my own recommendations sometimes. But I'm not too like concerned about my pens. I mean, I have a ton of pens and I think I have a whole like another 2 sets of these like not even open. So I'm not too concerned. But if you're like trying to preserve your pens, your brush pens, I do always say make sure that you're using high quality paper. Like a Rhodia notebook, I always suggest. This is very good quality paper that will be safe for your brush pens. I think this one is fine. I mean, like I said, it's, you know, it's probably not as good as quality as the Rhodia. And then you can also, I always suggest, it's just HP LaserJet printer paper. It's just plain paper, but it has like a really smooth finish to it. It's not regular printer paper. It has to be HP LaserJet. So that I use that all the time as well. So those are the 2 that I always recommend. If you're using tracing paper, that's really good as well because it's really smooth and it's easy on your brush pens. Okay. The pen holder, you mean this here? This is just, oh, this is actually a funny story. So this is, should I pick you up? Let me pick you up and go show you quick since, you know. So this is actually, I have a bunch of pens in here. It's a makeup like organizer. That's what it is. So that's where they're from. I think I got it on Amazon. I could probably try and find the link at some point. But yeah, that's what that is. So I totally kind of multi-purpose use for that. Okay, is this working? Yes, okay. I think I messed it up because on my screen it's like, hold on one sec. Orientation is locked. All right, let me try one more time. There we go. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulty. Let's see if I could very carefully put this back into my phone holder without it yelling at me. All right, there we go. So I'm not going to do that again. All right, anyway, that's what that was. Or that's what that was from, I should say. It's a makeup holder. And let's see. I saw something. Yes, Chantel. I hope I'm saying that right. You can do green. Do you like kind of like an emerald, like a regular green? I also have olive, which we've done already, but we can do that again. Oh, wow. Look at this pen. What is this? I think it's a Pentel, but it's a... Guys, I seriously have so many pens. I don't even remember what I have anymore. This is... See, this is so confusing. They're calling this a Pentel sign pen. They need to get their stuff together. I'm sorry. But it's like a really thick brush tip. I forget what these are. I think it's like permanent ink or something. I don't remember anymore, but that's really dark. I thought that was going to be green, but it kind of looks black. So I have this green. Emerald. Okay. I'll do this one. And we're doing Chantel. Such a pretty name. Okay. So is anyone here a complete beginner, like just starting out with brush lettering or brush calligraphy? Let me know. Oh my God, I feel like I keep saying the same thing, but every time I use my Pentel, it's such a different feel in my hand, and that's why this one is my favorite. I don't know. It's just so smooth when I write with it, and I just love how the brush tip handles. Like, I love how it kind of flexes onto the paper. It's kind of really nerdy, but I mean, I guess I've used so many different pens that I kind of know, I guess I just know what I like now, right? All right, that's really basic. Let's do one more underneath that's kind of bouncy and exaggerated. So we'll do, if I have room, we'll do a bigger loop on the H and a smaller body of the H. Let's make our A little bit smaller. Your name is fun to write. Yeah, Tina, we are not nerdy. We're not nerds. Ooh, I really like how that one came out. I must say myself, Chantel. There you are, my dear. HP 32, Tina. Yes, the HP printer paper. Let me see. Where is it? I always can never find this link. Here it is. So I'll put a link again. I have all this stuff organized and linked on my Amazon. So I'll put that in the chat right now. This is my page of just kind of other random supplies that I like, but you'll find the HP printer paper on there. Okay, let me see. Did I miss anybody? Did I miss anybody? If you want me to write your name, I still haven't done it, please let me know in the comments. So the bouncing thing can be tricky. I feel like it's a lot of it is just Iridora, you were asking about bouncing letters. I think one thing to keep in mind is that try to make your vowels. It's not like a clear cut thing, but like try to make your vowels maybe a little bit smaller. Try to exaggerate the loops, your ascenders and your descenders. And then also like you'll see how this, like when I came down here, the connector part, the exit stroke here, I kind of came down further. I pushed down past the baseline and I exaggerated that and then came back up. And then I did the same thing here, 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 and here. So that kind of gives it that bounciness. So those are a couple things to try. Okay, cool. So Renee. All right, we're starting a new page. Renee, do you have a preference in color? I have a ton. Oops, I keep kicking my camera. There's such pretty pastel ones. They don't show up as good, but they're really pretty. Let me know, Renee, what color you'd like, and I'm gonna look through. Okay, purple. And I wanted to see if there's any other comments quick that I had to write anybody's name. I don't see any. Okay. Tina, I think you were asking if I do Procreate. Hell to the yes. Or heck to the yes, I should say. I love Procreate. Hold on one sec. What am I doing? Purple. Did I do this one yet? Because it's just so pretty. Let me see. I don't know. Let's do this one. All right. So we are going to do Renee. Yes, I absolutely love Procreate. If you guys want me to do some Procreate lettering on the next live, let me know in the comments, please. I'm up for anything. Like, this is fun to just hang out with other lettering nerds. What should I call us? Other people who love to write pretty. How's that? I just love hanging out with you guys. So let me know what you want to see next time. So we're doing Renee. Again, my go-to R. Let's see. Let's try to do like, I don't know if this is going to work. Okay, so what I want to do in my head is I want to make the bottom part of the R be like a big flourish kind of underneath. But one of the things that if you're going to do something like that, you kind of want to wait till the end to do the flourish so that when you do it, you don't kind of come too far up and hit the other letters. So let's just try this together. So I'm going to kind of see where that's going to go underneath like these dots here. So I'm going to start the E here and not go below there. So it looks funny because it looks like a P right now, but just hang in with me. So R-E, I think it was R-E-N-E. Where's the comment? Sorry, guys. I just don't want to misspell things while I'm on here. Oh, I know why, because your name is different. There it is. So R-E-N-E. Okay. N. Oh my God, I feel like I'm writing penne. That's so funny. E. Tell me in the comments if you've ever been lettering and you misspelled something. It's got to be everybody. And then we have this little thing. I always forget what that thing is called. Okay. And then I'm going to come down. I think I'm just going to make it like that. No, I'm going to go like this. Yeah. Like this. And then like, oh, I don't really like that. But that was what I wanted to do, is make a flourish underneath. I just don't like that flourish. So just a little tip that if you're doing something like that, make sure that it's best to kind of leave that till the end so that you can see where it needs to go. Okay. Stationary addicts, pen addicts. Yes, lettering addicts. We are for sure them. Tina, I do have, yeah, that's a good idea that she was saying that we can have worksheets, or I could have a worksheet that we can do together on these lives. I would be up for that for sure. I do have a free intro course if you're trying to learn lettering. It's it takes you through the all of the basic brush strokes. Sorry, I'm trying to find it quick. And so that one's free and it comes with worksheets, and we could always do something like that where we could kind of have a refresher for some people and go through all the basic strokes, or for others, you know, it might be something that they haven't done before that would be a good, sorry, I'm trying to get the link as I'm talking, but yeah, that's a good idea. So here's the link for the free course. I'm gonna put that there in case anybody needs it. And then, yeah, maybe we can do that next time. So also, if you're not on my email list, maybe click on that anyway and that'll get you signed up as well. Because when I do another one of these lives, maybe this next time I'll actually send an email out so that you guys know when it's happening. And then maybe we can do the 8 basic strokes. Let me know what you think of that. In the meantime, I'm just going to look back through the comments quick. Iradora or Iradora, spelling January wrong. I could totally see that. Okay, cool. So I think that's everything. I don't think I missed anybody. I'll kind of do a last call if you have anything else that you want me to write, and or any other questions. I'm just looking through the comments, so let me know now in the comments, and then I'm probably going to end this for now. Oh my gosh, it's 10:30 already. All right, so that was awesome. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out. I had a really fun time. I hope you guys did too. And like I said, get on my email list if you're not already so that you know when I do another one of these lives. And I will see you next time. See ya.